Hi, hope everyone is doing pretty well today. We have two stories again, one to help us learn the words a little bit, called Rabbit Tricks, and the other is called Bad Dog Dodger. The question we're thinking about today is how can we be responsible animal owners? When you own a pet, and many of you do, you have to figure out, how do I do this and make sure that I'm doing it correctly to help the animal as well as to make everybody stay safe. So our words today are practice. That's when you do something over and over and over so you can figure it out. Wagged. That's when the tail of an animal is going back and forth. You see dogs wag their tails a lot. Chewing. We chew food, and animals chew stuff too, but they don't always do it for food. A lot of dogs will like to chew on sticks. They'll chew on rubber toys. They might chew on your shoe if you leave it out. They like to chew stuff. Grabbed. It's when you get a hold of something. A treat. For a lot of people, ice cream is a treat or candy is a treat. Dogs, they like different kinds of treats. Dripping. Sometimes when it's raining and you get too much water on you, little parts of it drip off. Or your faucet can drip where just one little drop is coming out at a time. And the last one is chased. You've all played tag, so I know you know what being chased is. When someone's trying to catch you, or you're trying to catch someone else. So our first story, rabbit tricks. You can't teach a rabbit to do tricks, said Eric. Why not? Asked Lucy. Rabbits are smart. I can train Homer. Each time he does what I want, I'll give him a treat. Eric looked at Homer, who was chewing on a lettuce leaf. He tossed a ball across the room. Fetch, Homer, he said. Homer stayed perfectly still, the lettuce leaf dripping out of his mouth. Lucy sighed. Homer won't do dog tricks. He will have to learn to do rabbit tricks. It will just take some practice. A week later, Lucy said to Eric, come and see what Homer can do. Lucy held a lettuce leaf in front of Homer and said, Homer, do you want this lettuce leaf? And she moved the lettuce leaf up and down in front of Homer. Homer's ears pricked up, and he wagged his head up and down. See, Homer answered me. Eric grabbed the lettuce leaf and walked out of the room. Homer chased after him. See, and now he's playing follow the leader, said Lucy. You can teach a rabbit to do tricks. And we heard all of our new words in that story. Bad dog dodger. And remember, we're thinking about how can we be responsible animal owners? How can we make sure that the pet gets what they need and that everyone is safe? Sam wanted a dog. If you're a good boy, said his father. When you can take care of it yourself, said his mother. Sam cleaned up his room. He ate his carrots and broccoli. He stopped making monster noises at night to scare Molly, his older sister. He hung up his cap after baseball practice. On the morning of his 9th birthday, Sam found a large box waiting for him. Inside was a puppy. He was black and soft and had big feet. Sam named him Dodger. The whole family loved Dodger. Dodger licked their faces and curled up in their laps. He nibbled their shoelaces. Here he is. One day, Dodger knocked the trash all over the kitchen floor. Bad dog, Dodger, said Sam. Dodger wagged his tail and wanted to play, but Sam was already late for baseball practice. When Molly was taking a bath one night, Dodger jumped into the bathtub with her. She started to scream. Dodger jumped out and raced through the house, dripping water everywhere. Sam and his father chased him with towels. Bad dog, Dodger, yelled Sam. He's not bad, said his father. He just wants to play. Here he is when he gets in the trash. And here he is when he was jumping in the bathtub. One morning, Sam found Dodger chewing his baseball cap. There's a big hole in it. Sam was so mad he almost cried. They were eating dinner when Dodger pulled down the living room curtains. He wore them into the kitchen. He looked like a bride. I've had it, said Sam's mother. This dog has to live outside. The next day, Dodger jumped over the fence and followed Sam to school and went into his classroom. He knocked over the hamster cage, he ate the cover off a spelling book, and Sam's mother had to leave work to come take Dodger home. Saturday was Sam's first Little League game. He was up at bat when Dodger came flying out onto the field. The umpire yelled, "Time out!" The other team booed. The coach yelled, "Get that dog!" He's having a good time, this dog. Look at all those things he's up to. And there he is running across the baseball field. Dodger grabbed the bat and he ran around the field with it. The umpire and the coach ran after him. Sam had to leave the game and take Dodger home. "We can't go on like this," said Sam's mother. "Maybe Dodger would be better off with somebody who had more time." Sam knew his mother was right. Dodger needed more attention. Sam went out and sat in the doghouse with Dodger. "I love you, Dodger." Dodger's tail thumped up and down. "But you need to practice being a good dog." Suddenly, Sam had an idea. That night, he set his alarm to go off half an hour early. The family was still asleep when Sam got up the next morning, and in the kitchen, he filled his pockets with dog treats. "Wake up, Dodger." Sam pitched the ball to Dodger, and Dodger caught it. "Good dog, Dodger." Sam waved a treat in the air. "Come!" Dodger pranced around the yard with the ball in his mouth. "This is training. This is not a game," yelled Sam. Finally, Dodger set the ball down at Sam's feet. Sam gave him a treat, and he said, "Good dog, Dodger." That's Dodger's doghouse. And there he is with the baseball. "Dodger's in spring training," Sam told his parents at breakfast. Sam pitched balls to Dodger every morning. "Come, Dodger," he'd shout, waving a treat when Dodger caught the ball. "Sit," and Sam would push Dodger's bottom down to show him what sit meant. Stay. After a month of training, Sam decided Dodger was ready to come to a baseball game. Dodger sat in the bleachers next to Sam's parents. In the 9th inning, Sam was up at bat with 2 strikes and the bases loaded. The score was tied. The pitcher wound up to pitch. Everybody held their breath. Sam gripped the bat and hit a fly ball over the bleachers. "Foul!" That's a special kind of ball that you don't get to play because it's in the wrong place. "Foul!" yelled the umpire. Suddenly, a flash of black fur leaped in the air to catch the ball. "Oh no," thought Sam as the umpire called, "Time out!" And the game stopped. "Oh, that crazy dog again?" cried the coach. The other team was laughing. Sam's mother was shaking her head. Dodger trotted toward Sam with the ball in his mouth, and he dropped it at Sam's feet. "Good dog," said Sam. He walked Dodger to the dugout. "Sit." Dodger sat. All the spectators grew very quiet. Spectators are the people watching. The other team stopped laughing. "Stay," said Sam. Dodger stayed. Sam hit the next pitch right over the fence for a home run. He ran to first, second, and third base. As he reached home plate, he called, "Come, Dodger!" And everyone clapped, even the coach. After the game, the team had their picture taken. Dodger was in the front row and got to wear Sam's baseball cap. There he is after his home run. And there's the team picture. So when you're a responsible pet owner, that means you have to make sure you feed and take care of your pet, but also you have to train your pet, whether it's a rabbit or a cat or a guinea pig or a dog or a horse. Some people have horses as pets. You have to teach them the rules, just like you're learning the rules. You have to teach the rules to your animal. That's how a person is responsible when they have an animal in their house. I hope you like the story. Bye.